Yo, what's going on? Appreciate you dropping in for another video. Free to subscribe, free to like, free thumbs up, free to join the movement, free to come, free to go, as you please. Everything's free. Didn't I tell you though? Told you in the other video. I told you 2 weeks ago about the police. I told you a week ago about how the Republicans not with us. We stand for Trump. That's it. That's all we in it for. And then nothing in return though. You know, they run the whole narrative. Twitter shut him down when he told y'all to go home. Even though at this rate, I don't see us. Why would I go home? It's our right to go to the Capitol. It's our right for the First Amendment to protest. It's our right. The police let people in the Capitol, and this woman died. We were let in. It's clear. I seen it on tape. I don't know if it was her group, but I seen police on video open the gate. I haven't seen the video of her getting shot, but they're telling me the police shot through the door. Now, you want to bring up situations of Breonna Taylor and all that, then that's crazy. And then I just got this into that Trump, he's done. So that lets me ask you, where do we stand from here? I told you about the parties. Trump was here, I believe, just to show you how corrupt everything was. They saying he's corrupt. Look at them. So the Republicans were going to protest the election. And then when we came to the Capitol and took it over for until nighttime, we took over the Capitol and then we left. And then now the Republicans don't stand with us? They don't stand with fraud? Actually, fraud, the whole point was fraud, not what we did. If we ran into the Capitol, what's that got to do with the fraud? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense that you're scared about coronavirus. You got the whole country shut down, and then they ran back in to get the job done, to get to certify the election. What did they clean it up? Saw them cleaning up the blood. Somebody died. Can you imagine if Breonna Taylor stormed the Capitol and they shot her? Don't you think the Capitol would have been burned down by now? I'm just saying. All I see is the narrative has changed. It's the Republican Party going against you. I haven't seen everybody, but I see enough. I've been through this. This is wild. We're in wild times right now. Nothing got burned down. We got shot. Only a quarter of the Capitol was taken over. Not even a quarter. I don't know. Then the Black Lives Matter, they're comparing it. Well, how many people died during their protests? Right. I'll wait for you to go calculate that number instead of sitting here thinking that your protesters are. You can't even compare them. If I was to have a protest, this is what should it look like. It should look like this. We are the people. We demand to see stuff. You burned Wendy's down. We took over the Capitol. You burned down your neighborhood. We come into your area and took over the Capitol. That's our Capitol. No way around it. That's your Wendy's. You burned it down. See the difference? But, and another thing that's like that shit just kills me with the COVID though. Y'all ain't worried about COVID. Not worried about COVID. You ain't cleaning up. That shit kills me. Let's just go vote. I ain't seen nobody. They say it stays on service for what? 24 hours? That kills me though. But I'm not gonna be one of them people that says that you shouldn't go do what happened. I'm not one of them people. I'm not gonna disagree with what happened. I mean, this is the first actual protest. This is the first protest that we actually pushed back. All right. Show me more. All you could do is go back to Virginia. That's all you could do. Go back to the Virginia when the lady got hit by a car, and then now this. So I mean. This is wild times that we're living. I don't know where we go. He basically left. Twitter took Trump down. He was trying to tell us to go home. We're left we're left with pretty much, what do we do now? But we went there, and I said it during the day, we have no plan once we're in. I seen that it was like two different groups. The group that got in doesn't look like the regular protester to me. I mean, everything's fit. The police let you in. You happen to get into one of Pelosi's offices just by luck. Then there's bombs. I know people where there was a bomb found. One bomb was found, and it was near the Capitol, but not like you know, the dude, like, it just, nothing made sense. Nothing made sense. But the person told me that the robot blew up the bomb. You got all that going. You got one person shot in the Capitol. They said 3 other people died from, they don't tell you how. I don't know what went down. To me, it looks like we got played by the Republicans. They weren't gonna challenge this at all anyway. A few people that stormed in, they knew that was gonna happen. They called them thugs. So can you imagine? Just think about this. I'm gonna end right here. If Black Lives Matter, they're protesting because somebody got shot. Cool. And then the Democrats said, we got your back. We got your back. But then when they burned the city down, they say, we're not gonna protest this new law to protect black people, to protect all people from police officers. We're not gonna protest this new law. We're not gonna bring it in office because because the thugs stormed and burnt down Wendy's. That's what just happened to us. That's a coup within. If you break this down and analyze it, we got played. They knew what was gonna happen. I don't even know Trump involved. This shit, some crazy shit going on. My head's spinning. I don't know what's going on. I've been watching it all day yesterday. All day. I see there was more than 100,000 people down there. Don't you think if we really wanted to take the Capitol, that the senators would have left? Did they leave? Where did they go? To a bunker? Don't you think that if it was really that bad, they would have cleaned up the COVID-19 that's all over the damn Senate? Don't you think? But appreciate you stopping in. Subscribe, like, give me thumbs up. Just a low tone rant. That's all I'm doing right now. But appreciate it. Gone.
That I died 20 years ago, and I live like a man who is dead already. I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything. Freedom, and anytime you beg another man to set you free, you will never be free. Freedom is something that you have to do for yourselves. That we are really, really ready and willing to pay the price that is necessary for freedom. Our people will always be walking around here second-class citizens, or what you call 20th century slaves.
What price are you talking about, sir?
The price of freedom is death.